Welcome to another MP4Nation.net video and review. Today I'm going to show you the WITS A81E Android-based tablet. This tablet runs on an ARM8 Cortex processor, specifically a TI OMAP 3 processor that clocks in at 600 megahertz. This is running on Android 2.2 right now. That's 4.0, the latest version of Android that's out. The ROM was just released yesterday. It's not perfect, it's rough around the edges, but I really want to show you just how powerful and fast this device is. As I said, this is using an ARM8 Cortex processor. It has 256 MB DDR RAM inside, 2 gigs of flash memory, 7-inch resistive touch panel with an 800 by 480 resolution screen. Although it's a resistive panel, it's very responsive to your finger. I don't think anyone's going to be complaining about the responsiveness of this device. The A81E differs from the A81, the original A81, as this has Android. The original A81 had only WinCE. This has 3 buttons in the front and also an improved Wi-Fi module, apparently. The 3 buttons in front, a home, back, menu. On the top you have your power, sleep button, your volume buttons up here. On the side are your USB slot, power slot, and your earphone slot. You can even pull this out for a kickstand. You can open this part here, and there's a 3000 mAh rechargeable, removable battery. Allows for about 6 hours of battery life when fully charged. That's fully charged with Wi-Fi, by the way. It's 2 built-in speakers, not that great. On the bottom is a micro SD slot where you can add additional memory. So wake this thing up again, and as you can see, the live desktop is moving quite smoothly. Another indication that 2.2 really works very well on this. Right away I'll point out that we have Marketplace working on this. I followed up a tip and found a guide on how to get Marketplace working on the WITS A81E with Android 2.2, thanks to the people at SlateDroid. I'll show you. Loads up, you can get your games, find your games and such. Now having access to Android Market is a big thumbs up. It adds another dimension to this device and lets easy access for downloading various games and apps. But like I said, the ROM on this is very rough around the edges, so some things don't work very well while other things work very well on it. WITS is dedicated to actually updating and improving the firmware, improving the ROM implementation, so you're going to see a lot of small things ironed out. Like, one of the big things is that you can't really watch a video on this because it just doesn't play back properly. Music, when you play a music file, it actually plays a little faster than it should, so it's a little bit of a chipmunk voice. But they're working on it, and maybe in about 2 weeks' time or so, there might be a Adobe Flash built in. And working on this, I tried to load Adobe Flash, an APK file directly onto this. It didn't work. It wouldn't take a hold, as they say. Let me show you the web browser. Let's load up. Let's head over to Engadget. They have a pretty graphic-heavy site. Be a good demonstration to show that web pages load fast and scrolling is quite smooth. Just do keep in mind this is a resistive touch panel, not a capacitive, so you won't get the same amount of accuracy or sensitivity as you might be experienced with a capacitive device. But needless to say, you're certainly not going to be crying about the lack of sensitivity on this. And I see web pages scroll very smoothly. One of the downsides about this device is that it doesn't have a built-in accelerometer, so The screen doesn't automatically rotate. You would need to actually download an app to rotate the screen. Hardware-wise, that's probably the biggest flaw, not having an accelerometer. Otherwise, the hardware is quite solid on this. The processor is by Texas Instruments. The RAM's good quality. The build quality is solid. Again, it's far nicer and better quality than the other Chinese tablets that are coming out right now. A heck of a lot better than the A-Pad, the Rockchip or Via A-Pads. Let's actually head on over to check out the BBC. I don't want to spend too much time showing you websites. I mean, I just want you to get the general idea that web pages load fast, scrolling is nice. Now let's pull up Opera Mini 5. I mean, this is a really fast device. Apps open like that. Scrolling is really smooth. It's certainly one of the reasons why we are going to be stocking the WITS A81E at MP4 Nation. Ooh, I think I just clicked a different link. Anyway, I'm going to stop showing you web pages now, just because I think you have a good idea of how well this can handle web pages when browsing. A nice thing about Android 2.2 is that Google updated the Gmail app. Your Gmail experience on this will be more similar to that of what you get on your home desktop or laptop. So quite nice. If you use Gmail a lot, then this is certainly going to be quite nice for you. Generally, emails open up fast. Typing on this is also relatively fast too, although I'm just typing gibberish. Pressing buttons, it isn't laggy or anything like that, like some other tablets are. So, and let me show you a benchmark test here, because I know there are those people who are curious as to how fast this is, how fast the processor is. So there you go. I'm sure some of you can take that figure and compare it to other devices. And there's different apps I've already loaded on. The YouTube app currently doesn't work. If you press it, it just does that. See, that's what I mean, like, this ROM is rough around the edges. It's just things that don't work properly yet. Same with Google Maps. I'll just close. So, what I'm really trying to show you is highlighting the good parts and also trying to let you know that it's not a complete, the ROM Android 2.2 implementation isn't complete. Right now, I recommend this to people who are interested in web browsing and checking emails and playing around with apps, but also knowing that some apps wouldn't work properly on this. If you're looking for a more, perfected device, you might want to hold off on this. If you're a developer, a guy who likes to cook his ROMs, definitely this is something that should interest you. And it's why we're going to stock this at mp4nation.net. It's just a really good device. It's good hardware. It's pretty much the only tablet device that I can really see that's coming out of China that I know that you can actually go ahead and mess around with the the OS, with the Android, and also the company that's making it is willing to keep on updating the OS. So if newer versions of Android come out, they'll be dropping the updates. Hopefully we'll see Flash on this also. I tried to get Flash working on this. It didn't happen. I tried to directly install the APK Adobe 10.1 Flash file. It didn't work. So let's hope that that also comes about soon, because 4.0 Android 2.2 does support Flash and would make your web experience more richer, as they say. And finally, let me just just go to the settings and prove it is 2.2 in case there are those naysayers or doubters. So this is the WITS A81E. It's going to be on mp4nation.net. Might even be a nationite. So head on over to mp4nation.net to check this out, or head on over to mp4nation.net. Head on over to our forums to discuss this. Thank you.